Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Thai Talk with Dan, back in the jungle. Ha! Now, I've had a few things that have gone on over the past few days, and unfortunately, I've had to move out of that new house that I was in. But not to worry, I'm currently looking for another new place to live. So that's what's going on at the moment. Now, there's going to be a big, huge story about everything that's gone on. I've got a brand new story to tell, but I'm going to go into depth about it, and I'm going to talk about it from the very beginning, but it is a bit mental. But for now, guys, I'm not going to make the channel about me. I'm going to make it about all of you, about your problems and dilemmas. And here's the first one in this video. Hi Dan, I always spend time to watch your videos all the way from Singapore. I really love the videos that you have uploaded. It's really helpful for many people in many different ways. I need some advice from you and the subscribers of your channel. I went to Bangkok last 2 weeks with some friends. I went to the famous Nana Plaza. I went to a club and met a girl over there. It was her first day at work. I always find it funny when I read that. And she didn't know what bar fine was, etc. I managed to take her out, and boy, I had a great time. She was nice and honest with me. She really didn't like me to spend money on clothes for her and eat expensive food. She brought me to a local place where I ate really cheap pad thai for 40 baht in Bangkok. We talk daily, unless she is working from 8 PM onwards. The situation is like this. She wants to open a 24-hour grocery store in Isan. She is planning to keep her money. Meanwhile, I am thinking of investing just a bit. Can you advise, can a grocery store make profit of 100,000 baht a month? Anyone in your channel had Thai girlfriend or wife who has a grocery shop? Can anyone advise me on this, please? I had experience working in Phuket, and I have met many Thai girls in Phuket. I know this girl just wants a rich phalang to give monthly expenses. Trust me guys, when I was in Phuket, many girls had phalang boyfriends, and at night they work as freelance for extra money. They go to clubs at 2 AM just to pick up guys in Phuket. Kind regards. Right guys, if you know of anybody in the grocery store business, yeah, or you've got a missus that's in the grocery store business that's currently making 100,000 baht selling fruits and vegetables, then let us know down in the comments. Let's get on to the next one. Right guys, in today's Thailand story, we've got someone who got into a bit of dilemma down in Pattaya, and he's going to share his story with you all now. Hi Dan, my name is Kevin. I am from a small town in northern Wales, and I have recently returned from Thailand after the first time ever going there. And here's a little story of a big issue I've got myself into. I booked a flight to go from Manchester into Bangkok back in March, and I thought I knew the do's and don'ts in Thailand, as I have watched a fair few YouTube videos regarding Bangkok and Pattaya. However, I got a taxi from Bangkok to Pattaya, arrived at a beautiful hotel. I was greeted by a beautiful receptionist who was very helpful and spoke fluent English, which is a big help for me as I don't know any Thai whatsoever. So she showed me to my room the first night, and I stopped in the room as I had jet lag. So the next morning I was woken up by the maid wanting to clean my room. So I thought I'd spend some time around the pool. I started chatting to some English guys who have been to Thailand many times before, and they were telling me the areas to go to for a great night out, and they're not so expensive bars. So I went into a bar and was greeted by this stunning girl with an hourglass body who was smirking at me and giving me so much attention I couldn't resist. So I bought her a drink and we sat chatting for some time. After a few more beers, I managed to pluck up the courage to ask how much the fine was and asked if she'd like to come back with me. She looked at me with the biggest smile and she says, "Yes, certainly, I would love to come back with you." We had a wonderful night together, and this is where the story twists the following morning. I woke up and she wasn't in the bedroom. However, I did leave her money on the table and I put my remaining money in the safe as advised by YouTube videos. So I thought she must have gone back to the bar, so I will get myself showered and go and get some food. So yes, I was in the shower when I heard my door getting knocked very loudly. Bang, bang, bang. I opened the door and I was greeted by the girl I had last night with, along with another girl from the bar. She said, "I was late to work this morning, so I now have to stay with you. So you have to pay this girl my bar fine for today, and I stay with you right now." Obviously, this wasn't my plan whatsoever, but I felt pressurized into the situation, so I paid 500 and the other girl left.
Stop it. Get some help.
She then said she hadn't eaten and she would also like some food. So we went out and found a lovely place to eat. I was a little annoyed how I got into the situation, as I only wanted it to be a one-night thing, as I wanted to explore more of Pattaya. We returned back to my hotel and I was at the pool and she was sat on the sun lounger in the shade. A couple of hours passed and she asked me, "What are we going to do tonight?" I told her my plan was to enjoy myself, party and hopefully meet girls, etc. That was the whole idea of me going to Thailand. She looked at me in disgust and said, "You have lady here. Why do you want more?" I could feel she was getting very jealous and angry. So I said, "She is beautiful lady and I do like her, but I am a single guy and I just want to have fun." She smiled at me and says, "Yes, I understand." So later that night, we went to quite a few bars and had a great night of aerobics in the room. It was fantastic, very energetic, and is something I hadn't had as good for a long time. So the next morning, we both woke up and she smiled at me and said, "I am going to spend another day with you." I tried all ways of making excuses for her to go, but she wasn't having any of it. She wanted to go shopping today as it was her mother's birthday. So I said, "Okay." Little did I know, I was to buy the birthday gifts. She then started looking at clothing for herself. A suitcase. Of course she gave me a sweet smile and I had to buy it. Yes, I felt pressurized into the situation again, but after the performance I had the night prior, I thought it was still good value. We left the shopping centre and headed back to the hotel, and she asked me how many days I will stop in Pattaya. My fast thinking, I said I was going to Bangkok the following day. She looked very disappointed. So that night, we had some quiet drinks in the bar on the corner from the hotel, and we are back in the room by 11:30 p.m. as I was worn out. I wanted an early night. The next morning I woke up. She was still sleeping. I had to pretend I was packing my case. She woke up and started getting ready and said she has to go back to the bar now, and she held her hand out for more money. I paid her and give her 500 extra. She left my room after she gave me her line number, and I said I will contact her later when I arrive in Bangkok. Obviously, I wasn't going to Bangkok. Don't be weak, guys, don't be weak. Later in the afternoon, I got back from chatting to the guy from the pool again from England, and they invited me to join them as they were going drinking And I said, yes, I will meet you at 7:30 on Soi 7. A couple of hours passed now, and we were in full flow drinking by this point. I was fairly drunk. However, I heard a motorbike beeping the horn behind me. I turned around, and then she was looking at me and shouting at me and pointing, calling me a liar. I told her I didn't want to see her. I want to enjoy my holiday with friends, and I want to be able to meet people and be happy. And she revved the motorbike and nearly knocked me off my feet. I thought that was the end of it, and I was out of the situation. Little did I know that wasn't the case. Later that night, I was in my hotel room alone, and someone started banging on my door loudly.
Get you! Run, Forrest, run! Run, Forrest!
I looked through the spy hole to see her standing there with her arms folded, and she looked raged. I rang down to reception and had the security come up to the room and remove her, and I couldn't sleep that night, worrying if she was going to come back the next morning. I decided I was going to change hotels. I nearly booked a flight home because my anxiety was through the roof, but I thought I would try a couple more nights and see how I would get on. I nearly let one girl ruin my full Thailand experience. I don't know whether I was just bad luck, the woman I chose, or did she think that I was an easy target as it was my first time in Thailand, and I didn't know actually how things worked fully over there. So the moral of the story, guys, is make sure you are happy with the girl and make things clear from the start what you want, and don't let one simple incident ruin your holiday for you. Right, guys, I think most of us that watch this channel know the score, and I will say that if a girl knows that it's your first time here in Thailand in a place like Pattaya especially, she's going to latch onto you and try to spend the whole holiday with you to try to make sure that she gets paid. You're an easy mark. You don't know the score here. She might be able to make you fall in love with her. She might be able to make you buy birthday gifts for a mother, etc., and maybe buy her some new clothes and stuff. They will take the mick out of you if they think you're an easy touch. So, like he stated at the end of his story, make it very clear from the start what you're wanting and what's gonna happen. You know, it's one night in Pattaya only for you. So many guys always seem to get into dilemmas here in Thailand just due to them being a soft touch, and if the Thai girl who works within that industry knows you're a soft touch, then she is going to do her best to milk you dry while she's got you. And if you tell that woman that you're here just for fun and you want many girls like this guy did, then she's going to think, right, my evil going to come out now, and I'm going to be super hard to get what I want from you, because I know you're not going to fall in love with me. I'm not going to get a monthly salary from you. So now it's no holds barred, and I'm going to do my utmost to milk you for all I can before you discard me. So be warned, guys, and be careful when it's your first time having a holiday in a place like Pattaya and messing around with these type of girls. Right, guys, I'm going to bring another story to you shortly. I'm spending the day on YouTube. I think I've only produced 2 videos this month because I've had a lot going on, but a new story of mine will be coming very soon, and it will be epic. So guys, take it easy, stay safe, never let your holiday be ruined. Enjoy it for what it is in places like Pattaya and take home some funny and fond memories. Ciao for now.